The clock is certainly ticking, the days are running fiercely by, and as at the recording of this particular video, it's 20 days to Christmas. Can you just believe it? And there are those of us who are adamant that Christmas 2020 will not be cancelled. And so in this presentation, we're going to talk about a lot of things. One of the things that grabbed my attention over this weekend was when I looked at posts from both persons from the Jamaica Tourist Board. This one particular staff member serving out of the Miami office showed her American Airlines flight. It was full. Need I say more? Jamaica is a place to be. Then out of BWI, Baltimore, the social distancing that they tried to observe within the airport with Southwest had people standing because seats are blocked off, and the flights heading to Jamaica, they were full. And I comment this way because the level 4 rating that the CDC chose to establish for Jamaica, indicating to Americans that they should restrict or cut off all travel to Jamaica during the time of this increased level, has just flown over people's heads. And shall I just tell you, we don't mind. All the precautions are in place, and we, since July, when the airports opened up, the borders reopened, persons started coming in, we have been happy to welcome and to host our guests safely with no adverse reaction to this virus. So kudos to the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Tourism, and of course to our hospitality partners, hotel owners, staff, and everybody pulling together to make Jamaica wonderful once again. Now, I have been getting quite a bit of queries, particularly from travel partners who have clients coming into Jamaica and who are concerned about what are the attractions that will now be available for their clients. And I have a quick list here that I just love to share with everyone, that as at November 25, this list of attractions have already been opened, and they have been welcoming guests, and they're ready to welcome you and your clients from now all the way through. So we're looking at the top of the list, Chukka Cove. We call it Chukka Cove. We've known it as Chukka Cove. The proper name, Chukka Caribbean. So they have reopened the YS Falls Zipline Canopy. This is in St. Elizabeth. And even though I am not a zipliner, I enjoy watching it. I enjoy the thrills and the squeals of having persons just kind of zip from one platform to the other and just having an amazing time. So Chukka Caribbean out at YS Falls, they're open for Zipline Canopy. And just a side note, of course, YS Falls, if you have not been there, you should never say you have seen waterfalls that are magnificent in Jamaica. So on your next trip to Jamaica, consider the South Coast, St. Elizabeth, and spend a wonderful day. Pack a picnic and go to YS Falls. You'll be glad you did. Then we switch to the other end of the island, Reach Falls. This is in Portland. This is another precious waterfalls that is many times overlooked, underused, but absolutely beautiful. So whether you're going just on a day trip into Portland, or you are going to immerse yourself in the rhythms and the life and the culture and the naturaleza that is Portland and Port Antonio, you would be advised to add Reach Falls to your vacation experience. Now, this is a particular wonderful place, and in St. Elizabeth, we meet up on the Joy Spence Appleton Rum Experience. And if you go back to earlier videos, we did one on this attraction and on Joy Spence in particular, as she is the first master brewer of rums worldwide, a first female and proudly Jamaican, and because of her stellar contribution to rum production and Appleton, she has, while still serving in this capacity, had this attraction named after her, and we're so proud. So the Joy Spence Appleton Rum Experience is open for visitors in St. Elizabeth. One of the favorite spots I really like to take my clients is Konoko Falls in St. Anne. The Maho Falls runs right through there, and you get to climb, wet, dip, enjoy not only the waterfalls but the view of the town of Ocho Rios, the zoo area, and the wonderful botanical gardens. It is such a wonderful place just to go and to relax just minutes outside of Ocho Rios. You would not even know that this gem exists if you do not take that road off the beaten track. So we encourage persons at Konoko Waterfalls, or Konoko Falls as it is properly named, to your time in St. Anne. Chukka Caribbean makes the list again, and this time we are talking about their adventure at White River Valley. I could talk about this for hours. This is, for me, and Chukka might not agree, but this is my opinion, it is probably one of their premier offerings, with the tubing and the beauty of the White River Valley, the iconic stops along the way for Red Stripe Bear and jerk cuisine. Listen to me, I'm advertising for Chukka. They need to know how much I love them. Chukka Caribbean Adventures, White River Valley, they are open for business. And then also in St. Anne, the Island Gully Falls is also open. And as if it were not enough, Chukka Caribbean Adventure Tours at Good Hope makes the list again. And I probably do need to just correct myself, because now I'm realizing it is really hard to pick favorites in a brand as expansive as Chukka, because my experiences at Good Hope make me feel as though it's really an out of this world type of experience. We like to offer the all-in-one package that gets you there when they open and you stay until they close. And included are the dune buggy rides, the zipline, the white water rafting, a wonderful freshwater pool, I believe, food and drink, rum punch, beers. Oh, amazing. Can I just say? I don't know. If you were to choose between one or the other, you'd have to talk to us, because we really want to match you with the right Chukka adventure tour that suits you best. Now, Paintball Jamaica, also in Trelawney, just at the entrance of that road taking you to the Chukka Adventure Park. The paintball facility is also open. It is more for those persons who like the adventure. I'm tempted to say it's a man's sport, but it's not really. But if you like to get messy, if you like to shoot and sneak up on people and all of those wonderful things, that's the thing for you. You might hear from my description, it's not my cup of tea, but hey, it is open, it's available. And based on the reviews as I have gotten them, persons love it, particularly the younger people. They really like that sort of activity. Animal Farm in Hanover is also open and available. John's Hall Adventure Tours in St. James is open and available. So is the Jam West Adventure Park Limited in Westmoreland. And I just want to segue into talking about the Villa program. As this virus leads persons to want to be more secluded, there is a big push towards taking advantage of having your own self-contained accommodation. And yes, you are right, you can get that right here at Share Fantastic Travels and Resorts Limited. We do have a series of villas under management that are pretty much dotted across the north coast, and of course, for comfort, ease, and planning, we have made a full package around your villa stay. So, if an all inclusive is not where you're seeing yourself right now, we would agree with you to go ahead, take a villa, look at one of our chateaus, get in, get fed, sleep well with your pillow top mattresses and all the comforts and luxuries of a homestay. We have a chef that you can incorporate in your planning. We have a mobile spa that is available. All of these services can be pre-booked. Your car and driver can be arranged. And so for one seamless motion, you have a full Jamaican experience planned for your stays of 5 to 7 days. Give that a thought as you look on all of these attractions, because the thought happens many times with persons staying at an all-inclusive is that having paid so much money, all your food and drink and so on are included, you don't want to really leave resort. However, if for a fraction of that price you take up one of our villas or chateaus, you would be able to spread the love around, improve the use of your spending power, and take advantage of day trips across the island. So much more to share, but we're going to leave it here for today. Lots happening. Winter 2020-2021 is off to a great start, and we right here at Share Fantastic Travels and Resorts Limited, we are ready to give you a stay of a lifetime. Ciao for now.